Hi, and welcome to our 4th episode where we will share with you what we do here at the JMB Foundation. The JMB Foundation was founded in February 2007 with 2 key aims. The first is to provide financial support for care and rehabilitation for young sufferers of an acquired brain injury referred to as an ABI. The second is to give a public voice to those young people who all too often literally cannot speak for themselves and to their families and carers. In this episode, we will be introducing Katie Cummins, whose 8-year-old daughter Isabel receives funding from JMB Foundation. Katie will discuss how the foundation has helped Isabel. Please contact us for any further information or support. Katie, how did Isabel get an ABI and how did it affect her?
So Isabel's ABI is from a brain lesion called an arachnoid cyst, and it is in the middle part of her brain, and it pushed on lots of different areas. And then following that, she had surgery and she contracted meningitis. So she's had 2 insults to the brain, which has led her to have an ABI. She is vision impaired from that. She has short-term memory loss. Her fine motor and gross motor skills are affected. If you saw her down the street, you'd think that she looks, like a normal child, but she really struggles to function every day, despite being able to walk around.
What resources were available to Isabel on her diagnosis, and how did funding from JMB Foundation help fill the gap?
So initially, we were discharged into the care of the VPRS service, Victorian Rehabilitation Service. And that was great. However, it was a 200-kilometre round trip and we had to drive there. So it wasn't that effective for us. And especially Isabel could only stay awake for about an hour a day. So therefore, the JMB funding has just been a godsend. We now get OT coming to us, and she either comes to the school or to the home and fits in with us. And it has just made such a big difference to confidence, to Isabel's ability to keep up with her peers, and I can't thank them enough.
And following on from that, how has the foundation funding helped Isabel?
So the foundation funding has helped Isabel in many ways. So now the OT comes to our school and she sees, or to home, and she sees Isabel in her own environment rather than us having to drive 2 hours plus the therapy. That's a lot of time being missed at school, so now she doesn't miss that time. Sometimes the OT works at the school, so she helps her do the work that she's meant to be doing, and other times she works on her core strength. So she really has came along leaps and bounds. She couldn't even grip a pencil initially, and now she's writing a page of handwriting. A little scrappy, but we're working on that, and it's amazing with her confidence. It's just flourished.
And lastly, Katie, how did you find out about JMB Foundation funding?
I found out about the funding through another parent who was in a similar situation to us. Her daughter had a stroke and she applied for funding through DHHS, like myself, and we were approved. However, there was no funds available for us. So everything's been self-funded, which can be a little bit tricky at times when you have, a family and other commitments as well. So I thought, well, it's in Isabel's best interest. So I applied for the funding, and, it's going to make such a big difference to her long-term outcome. And I feel that, without it, her trajectory would be completely different. So I'm very thankful that I found out about the funding.
I hope you found this episode informative about how JMB Foundation helps young people with ABIs. To find out more and keep up to date with JMB Foundation's latest news, please visit our website and follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. See you next time.